It is widely known in the paranormal world that spirits can attach themselves to everyday objects such as a jewelry box, a doll, or even a painting. Those who claim to possess such artifacts have reported unexplained paranormal phenomena that would continue to torment their lives. But what makes a spirit attach itself to an object? Well, most people say that the object could have been an obsession of the spirits in their past life, forever continuing to watch and guard the object even from the other side. Throughout this video, we will take a look at some of the most haunted and creepy artifacts in the world. The hands resist him. In the year 2000, a painting was posted on eBay titled "The Hands Resist Him." The painting features a young boy and a doll standing in front of a glass door that contains a number of children's hands pressed up against the glass. The painting was originally created in 1972 as it would soon be purchased by the actor John Marley. Years later, it would be purchased by a young couple in California. The couple would soon report strange occurrences surrounding the painting. They claimed that the figures in the painting would move around at night, sometimes disappearing from the canvas entirely. The boy in the painting was said to actually enter the room where the painting hung, and everyone who viewed the painting reported feeling sick and weak. Small children would take one look at the painting and run from the room screaming. Many people who have viewed the painting online have reported feeling such things as dread, uncomfort, and psychological terror while and after looking at the painting. The Myrtle's Mirror. Myrtle's Plantation is a bed and breakfast that is largely considered to be one of the most haunted houses in the world. The plantation dates back to 1796 and it was built on a Native American burial ground. Additionally, it is rumored to be the location of at least 10 murders, and the staff claim that paranormal events are an almost daily occurrence. However, it is known that the most haunted item on the premises is a mirror that was added to the home in 1980. Guests of the plantation have reported seeing figures lurking in the mirror, as well as child-sized handprints on the glass. According to popular legend, the mirror contains the spirits of Sarah Woodruff and her children. The Woodruffs were poisoned to death, and though custom dictates that mirrors should be covered after death to prevent spirits from getting trapped, this mirror was not covered. So the belief is that the Woodruff souls are very much present and active within the mirror. The Dancing Wedding Dress. In 1849, a girl from a rich family named Anna Baker fell in love with a low-class ironworker. Anna's father, Ellis Baker, refused to let her marry her beloved, banishing the young man from their hometown of Altoona. Anna was so angry with her father that she never fell in love or married, and remained bitter and angry until her death in 1914. Before her father sent her true love away, Anna had chosen a beautiful wedding dress that she intended to wear at their wedding. When the wedding did not occur, another wealthy woman from a local family wore the dress instead, gloating the entire time. Years later, the wedding dress was given to a historical society, and eventually the Baker mansion was turned into a museum. The wedding dress was placed in a glass case in what was formerly Anna Baker's bedroom. After her death, visitors claimed to see the dress move on its own, especially during full moons. The dress sways from side to side as if Anna were standing in front of the mirror, admiring herself in the gown. Investigators who have searched for drafts and other naturally occurring circumstances have come up empty-handed. No one can be sure why the dress sometimes moves by itself, though many speculate that the spurned bride, Anna Baker, has reclaimed her dress at last. The Anguished Man. This painting was kept in Sean Robinson's grandmother's attic for 25 years before he inherited it from her. She had always told Robinson that the painting was evil, explaining how the artist who created it had used his own blood mixed in with the paint. She also claimed that the artist had killed himself shortly after completing it. She would also say that she would hear voices and crying when the painting was displayed, and to see the shadowy figure of a man in her house, which is why she locked it away in the attic. As soon as Robinson took the painting into his home, he and his family started experiencing the same kind of creepy phenomenon. His son fell down the stairs, his wife felt something stroking her hair, and they saw the shadow man and heard crying. Robinson decided to set up a camera overnight to try and capture some of the strange events on tape. Robinson's videos show slamming doors, rising smoke, and the painting falling from a wall for no reason. Frightened, Robinson soon put the painting down in the basement, but claims that he is not interested in selling it. The Dybbuk Box. According to Jewish folklore, the Dybbuk Box is a wine cabinet that is haunted by an evil spirit that is capable of terrorizing and possessing the living. The legend began in September of 2001 when an antique collector attended a real estate sale in the town of Portland, Oregon. The items being sold were those that belonged to a 103-year-old Jewish woman. According to the woman's granddaughter, the old woman had been the only one of her family to survive the Nazi concentration camps. When she immigrated to the United States, she only brought 3 things, one of them being the wine cabinet. The granddaughter explained that her grandmother had always kept the wine cabinet hidden away, never to be seen. She said that her grandmother had told them that the wine cabinet contained an evil spirit called Dybbuk. To protect her family, the old woman even requested that the wine cabinet be buried with her, but her request was denied since it was against the Jewish tradition. The man who eventually purchased the Dybbuk Box took it back to his shop and placed it in the basement. He then immediately began experiencing unexplainable things. He reported hearing strange noises and voices even though he knew no one was there, as well as reporting doors opening and closing by themselves. The shop workers even complained of feeling a strange presence in the shop ever since the owner put the Dybbuk Box in the basement. To please his workers, the man unfortunately decided to hand the Dybbuk Box to his mother as a gift. Almost instantly after receiving the Dybbuk Box, the man's mother suffered from a severe stroke. While in the hospital, the man's mother reportedly wrote down HATEGIFT as tears uncontrollably streamed down her face. The man finally admitted that there was something wrong with the wine cabinet. One night, while tiredly researching for answers on the internet, he fell asleep on his computer. He suddenly woke up to the feeling of something breathing down his neck. As he turned around, he saw a giant shadowy figure running away through the hallway behind him. The man continued to sell the Dybbuk Box on the internet with a detailed description of the previous events. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then go ahead and leave a like, and of course subscribe, because I will continue to upload spooky content throughout the month of October and so on. And as always, have a good night.